Anyway, hopefully you have your chair. You can have your shoes on or off, it's up to you. Preferably a chair, again, without arms, and one that doesn't have wheels or will roll. And let's start by sliding all the way up on that chair. Take your feet about hip width, shoulder width apart, hands on your knees. Take a nice deep breath. As you exhale, just lean forward, feeling that nice stretch in your back. Let your chin fall, look at your feet, and then roll up one vertebrae at a time. As you come up, roll your shoulders back a couple of times, and we're gonna do that again. String attached to the top of your head pulls you straight up. Feels like your head is just floating on your shoulders when you've got that nice lift in your chest. Another deep breath. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. And roll right back up slowly. Keep your breath moving. Roll your shoulders back. We're gonna do two more. Inhale, crown of your head lifts nice and high. Exhale, fold forward, coming forward as far as it works for you. Always staying balanced, of course. Roll up. Release your shoulders down. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Forward fold. And then roll up gently. Very good. All the way up, stack those vertebrae. Release your shoulders down. Let's take a little twist. Now again, when I say twist, I don't want you to freeze up. Your spine naturally is made to turn. So don't take the word twist bad, but do what works for you. Take that left arm across to the right. Take that right hand to the back of your chair. Sit up nice and tall, string attached to the crown of your head. Gently turn over that right shoulder. If it works for your neck, look over your right shoulder, all the way back. Inhale again. As you exhale, come back to center. Walk those hands back. Right hand across to the left. Left hand to the back of your chair. Sit up tall. Look over that back shoulder or just as far as you're comfortable looking. And gently release it. One more time each way. Crown of your head up. Left hand across. Right hand to that chair. All the way back. And all the way forward. Slow and controlled. Last time. Hand across, left hand to the chair, roll over that back shoulder, spine is nice and long, those vertebrae are stacked. Take a breath and exhale, come back to center. Continuing on, we're gonna take that right hand, you can slide back a little if you need to, but don't slide all the way back so you're slouching in the chair. So keep your back away from the chair. We will go back there in a little bit. Take that right hand, find the edge of your chair, just hold on to it, not super tight, just for balance. Take your left arm straight up. And I want you to reach like you're trying to pick an apple that's just out of your reach. So really lift, feel your abs stretch, your abs draw in, your rib cage expands. Reach up as high as you can. Your eyes can follow that top hand, but they don't have to if that bothers your neck. Just really, really reach. Now you can stay right here or you can take it into a side bend just a little bit. You're leading with your left thumb, so turn your thumb to your right. Reach, lead with that thumb, lift through your pinky, push that left sit bone into your chair. So really exaggerate that stretch. It starts from the middle, works down, works up. Reach, reach, reach. Still holding on with that right hand, but kind of light. Don't lay really heavy on your arm. Take another breath. Come back up to center. Exhale. Release it. Roll your shoulders. Shake your arms out. Let's switch sides. Left hand finds the chair. Zip your abs up like the zipper on a coat. Right up the middle. Take that right arm, reach straight up. Lift and lengthen. Again, out of that rib cage. That right hip stays on the chair. Reach like you're trying to pick that best apple that's right there. It's right out of your reach, but you know you can get it. Really exaggerate it. Really open up the right side of your body. Follow your hand with your eyes or keep your eyes down, whatever works. And then if it works for you, take that right thumb across to your left. Lead with your thumb. Reach through the pinky side of that hand. Stay light on the left arm. Hand is reaching up, arm is extending, and that sit bone is pushing down into your chair. So stay balanced. Abs stay zipped in, so you're supporting your back. Take another breath. Exhale, release it. Roll your shoulders. All right, let's do that one more time. We won't hold it as long, but these are all stretches you can continue to do. Right hand to the floor, left hand reaches up, find that apple that's way up high, reach across. Some of you might be able to take it a little farther. That just takes the stretch deeper into the obliques. Might feel that in your lower back. Now from wherever you're at, we're gonna change it just a little bit. We're gonna draw a big circle with this left hand. So either stay here, just like the morning class that I teach. I want you to take the option that works for you. Turn your thumb up, draw a big, ginormous circle with your left hand all the way through, all the way up, stop at the top. Take a breath, exhale, set that left arm down. Right arm goes right up, find that place on your chair with your left hand. Reach high, reach across, exaggerate that stretch, really open up that right side of your body. The more we can get that blood flowing, the better you feel. Reach across, stay here if you want to. Take your next breath, turn your thumb up, draw that big giant circle all the way through. Feel that nice stretch in your back. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, set that arm down. Again, as always, just release your shoulders. Slide back a little more in your chair, and you can slide all the way back to the back of your chair if you want to, but pay attention, don't slouch down, stay lifted. I like to stay up just a little bit, otherwise that is your natural reaction to just sink into your chair. So stay forward, zip your abs up again. Start with that right knee. Bring your right knee up, lace your fingers, or if you need to, hold on underneath and squeeze your knee in just as high as you can. Now let's keep the spine long, crown of your head lifted, pull in. Take that next breath, drop your chin to your chest. Think about bringing your nose all the way down to your knee. And then lift your head, straighten your spine, set that knee down. Switching sides. Take another breath, bring your left knee up. Hold on wherever you need to. Might be different on this leg than it was on the other. Squeeze that knee up nice and high. Sit up tall. Take a breath. Let your nose fall toward that knee. And come up slowly. Stack those vertebrae. Release your leg. Let's do one more on each side. Right knee comes up. Sit up tall. Take a breath. Exhale. Nose to knee. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, release it down. And other side. Knee comes up, sit up tall, take a breath. Exhale, nose to knee. Stretch that spine out. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, set that leg down. Now we're gonna walk forward again on that chair. Sit up near the edge of it. Hold on if you want to, if you feel a little off balance. Straighten that right leg. Pull your toes up. Tighten through your quads, those thigh muscles. If you're holding on to your chair, use your arms as a kickstand to hold you up high. If you don't need that, don't do it. Hands to your lap and still hold your body up high. So tighten those quads, lift your foot, set your foot down. Notice how your back automatically kind of goes. So sit up tall, and if you feel your back starting to round, that's where you stop your leg lift. So lift up as high as you can while maintaining that straight, nice spine. Set your foot down. Do it again. Inhale, lift. Exhale, set it down. Now this time let's inhale first. Inhale here. Exhale, lift. And set that leg down. Sit up again tall. It's always good to adjust. Let your toes fall out. Let your toes fall in. Toes fall out. Toes fall in. Come back to center. Slide that heel back. Sit up tall. Left leg reaches out. Toes pull back gently. Tighten the quads, the thigh muscles. Sit up tall. Zip the abs up. Here we go. Inhale. Lift up. Exhale down. Be aware of your back. If you feel your back give, that's where you stop. Inhale, lift. Exhale down. Now you can do it the other way. You can inhale and lift, or you can inhale before you lift. Either way, the focus is just to keep your breath moving. One more time. Lift that heel up and set that leg down. Turn your toes out, turn your toes in, turn your toes out, sit up tall, turn your toes in. And now come back to center and slide that foot back. Bring your hands to your knees, stay forward on your chair, and I want you to open up your arms. Just take a nice deep breath all the way up, bring your hands together. Exhale, release your arms down, turn your palms down. One more time. Palms stay down until you get halfway up. Turn your palms up, inhale, touch. Exhale, palms stay up until you're halfway down. Turn your palms down. Walk your hands to your knees. Now those of you that do yoga regularly or sometimes even have heard of cat-cow, we can do cat-cow seated in the chair as well. I'm going to turn sideways. You stay right where you're at. Hands on your knees. Now think of cat. If you've never done cat before, think of a cat on the ground, rounding its back, arching its back up. And I want you to arch your back, push your spine back, pull those vertebrae apart. Hands are light. This is just a balance point. Chin draws to your chest. See if you can roll back over your tailbone. Get that lower back stretched out. Now the opposite of cat is cow. So you can either just come to a straight spine position, or you can lean forward, slide your rib cage forward and out. Take your focus up a little bit, shoulders down. If it doesn't bother your neck, you can go up a little higher. Just be aware of your back. We don't want to compress those vertebrae in the neck. Round to cat. Just sequentially start from your tailbone. Roll all the way through your neck. And let's inhale. Sit up tall. Maybe that's where you stop. Maybe you can continue looking up a little bit. If you look up, make sure you keep space between those vertebrae. Round to cat. We'll do one more. And lift into straight spine or cow. Push your shoulders down. Come back to a neutral spine. Very good. All right, now this time go ahead and relax all the way back in your chair. Find the back of your chair. Try again not to just roll down to your lower back. Feet are still on the floor. We're gonna do eagle arms. So again, two options here. Bring your arms out. Bring your palms together. Let me turn a little bit. So your palms are gonna be together. Try to push your elbows together. Keep lifting your shoulders. You're going to notice this fatigue in your shoulders right away. Hold it right there. Eagle arms, we cross over. Backs of your hands rest together. Those of you that can, bring your palms all the way around. So it's a very big, deep stretch through and between the shoulder blades. So either eagle arms with your palms touching, backs of your hands together, elbows and palms together. All right, hold those abs in. Again, you can be sitting against the back of your chair, just don't lay into it. Now push your elbows up a little higher. Take your focus right to the crook of that elbow that's right in front of your face. Take note if you have your arms crossed in eagle, which arm is on top. Push up a little higher if your shoulders will let you. Now release down a little lower. Untangle those arms. Stretch straight out. Opposite arm is on top. Good luck. So sometimes that's hard to remember. Either palms and elbows touch. Backs of your hands together, elbows are crossed. Or your palms come together, elbows crossed. Stay comfortable in that chair, or you can lean forward if that feels a little better. Push your elbows up, get that nice deep stretch. Good, breathe, breathe, breathe. Press up a little higher. Breathe again. Press up a little higher. Take that breath, exhale, release it down. Roll your shoulders a little bit. Since we've got that upper back warmed up, we're going to go right into a neck stretch. Release your shoulders, and this time I do want you to put a little weight in the back of your chair. Let your right ear fall. Feel that left shoulder get really heavy. Close your eyes. Don't close your eyes if you're going to fall out of your chair. Take your focus down toward the floor. Let your head float up. Take a breath. Exhale, left ear down. Get that right shoulder super heavy. Eyes go down. You can soften your gaze. You can close your eyes. And let your head float up. Wiggle those shoulders a little bit. And when you're ready, walk forward on your chair, all the way up. Walk your feet out. Your ankles are right below your knees, so don't keep your feet back behind you. Don't hold them out straight. Just bring them right underneath. That's a nice solid foundation. Knees are, again, about hip width apart. Now, this one will be a little more challenging, so do what you can. There's a couple options. We're going to pick that right knee up. Remember we did that squeeze of the knee? That's option one. We're going to do it again. Option two is to cross that leg over and let this knee fall out as far as it wants to. Don't push it down. Don't bounce it. Just let it hang out there. Lift your abs. Left hand on your foot. Right hand on your knee, unless, of course, you're holding that knee just into that squeeze position. Move that string from the crown of your head to your heart and let that string pull you forward. This is always a good stretch to do once in a while during the day. It's a great release for your low back and your hip, the right hip in this case. So let your back round a little bit, bring your chin down, and remember, if you're doing the knee to chest thing, bring your knee and your nose closer together. Feel that release in your lower back. Let your shoulders sink. Roll up slowly. Stack those vertebrae. Relax there. If you've got your leg crossed, set it down. If you're holding your knee up, set it down. And let's do the other side. Lift your heart, lift your head, lift that left knee. Stay here if you need to. Cross it over if that works for you. Let that knee fall out. As everything we do in yoga, one side might be different than the other. Again, don't bounce that knee. Don't push it down. Just let it be where it's going to be. Good stretch for the groin. Very good for the hip. Very good for the lower back. Right hand on your ankle. Left hand on your knee. Lift up nice and tall. Move that string to your heart. Pull yourself forward. Nice stretch in that hip. Soften your gaze. Keep your breath moving. Let your chin fall. Again, if you're just doing knee to chest, let your nose fall toward that knee. Take another breath here. Now on that next inhale, slowly, carefully roll yourself up. Very good. Lift your knee and uncross. Set your foot down wherever you're at. Now this time we're gonna walk those knees apart even more, wider than your hips. Lift up through your head, take a breath. Lift up through your chin, so you're really opening up your throat a little bit, making that breath a little easier. If you were holding an orange right here, your chin is still too low. Lift up like you're gonna drop that orange. String is still attached to your heart. Let's take a forward fold here. Press forward through your heart, through your chest. Take a breath, let your focus fall down to the floor right between your feet. Now roll up. Do that again. Take a breath, press forward through your heart. Let your focus come down and roll up slowly. Very good. Roll your shoulders back. Walk your feet together. Walk yourself back. And even in the chair, we can do just a little bit of Shavasana. So I want you to relax your arms down. If it's more comfortable, you can bring your hands together. You can fold your hands. You can hold one, whatever you want to do there. Take a breath. Let your focus fall. Let your eyes close. Now follow your breath. Take that next breath. Follow it all the way down into your belly. Exhale. Let it go. Inhale again. Breathe in all of that new energy. Exhale. Let anything that's holding on to you, let it go. Any stress, any tension, anything. Inhale again. Exhale. Let it go. Well, I'm glad you joined me for this little afternoon pick-me-up. Let me know in the comments if you want to see more of it. I appreciate those of you who reached out and asked for it. That's what I need. I need ideas from you. So have a great afternoon. Have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.